So, first off, Happy New Year, everyone! To, like, the 5 people who actually watch this stream. Yay! It is a new year. It is also a weekend, which means it's once again time for Long Dark, once I find it in my Steam library. There we go. This is my first time streaming from my new apartment. Hopefully I fixed the problem I had last time with OpenOffice. Didn't even realize until after the video was posted. I've even got a new brand of tea to try while enjoying the game, so we should be in for a good time. Today's goal, the Timberwolf Mountain looked really amazing, and we explored a little of it last time before I accidentally deleted that save. So our goal today is quite simple. Get into the game, get rested up and healed up, stock up, and then head back to Timberwolf Mountain and do the entire, or as much of the Timberwolf Mountain as we can, in one stream. I was able to actually play a little bit of the Long Dark over the holidays, so I bought it for a family member for Christmas. I had slightly ulterior motives. But unfortunately, it seems that Tinterland has gotten rid of their festive-themed loading screen, but oh well. That looks like the correct one. Resume. Starving, overweight, and cannot see what's going on. Well, since I don't know what's going on, I think my best option is just to get some sleep. Oh, I hope that's not all the food I have. And wait for morning. Still dark. I really shouldn't be drinking these cans of soda, but I am trying to heal, and they do take up a lot of weight, so... Oh, come on, it should be daylight already. Sounds like we got a howling blizzard outside, though. Make it daylight. Oh, I still can't see, so another hour in bed, I think. Unless we finally tweak the day-night cycle, so that it's dark inside when it's stormy outside. Okay, I can sort of see what's going on now. It's good. Still have a blizzard going on outside. Ooh, a pack sack. Bar. Basically, when this weather passes, I want to go straight to... Where do I have fresh cut? Straight to Timberwolf Mountain, so... we're going to drop those supplies because they need to cure anyways. Can I see them there? Should probably put them in the living room. My other supplies, which are still curing. Which is good, because we'll have to come back here to get them anyways. Okay. Do I have in the way of supplies? Why am I carrying around 2 liters of kerosene? Huh. Problem is, over the holidays they introduced a new update, which is great. Among other things, it added the Timberwolf Mountain that we looked at a little earlier. But the downside is I now can't repair my axes. I need to sharpen them. I don't have a whetstone. And although they said they were reseeding maps for games already in progress, I do have a cured wolf pelt. Not enough though. That they were going to reseed maps for games that were already in progress. I don't know if I haven't seen any in this one yet. Okay, let's take this from the top. Why aren't I wearing mitts? Because I already have mitts. So let's put those in storage. Those in storage. Gotta keep that for now. Food. I do not need 8 liters of water. I should probably grab one of these so just for an emergency. So that if I have to GTFO, I can actually GTFO. Oops. Didn't want both. First aid. Can drop half our pills. Shouldn't need that many. Okay, clothing looks good. Food situation looks good. Tool situation looks good. Although, why am I carrying a bow and arrow and a rifle? Okay. Guess there is some more weights. We are going to need a bedroll though. Cured deer hide. Huh. That's interesting. Because you need 4 wolf pelts to make the wolfskin jacket, and I've currently got 3. A 4th on the way. Huh. Soda and a book. Which means... Let's look at our food situation. Oh, I've got tons of food. Which means our best course of action right now is to spend a little bit of time. Problem is that wolf hide's going to take a week to cure. And the weather still looks quite bad outside. Let's see how bad the weather looks. Let me escape. Yikes. Can we travel in this weather? Yes. Do I want to go mountain climbing in this weather? Heck no. Oops. Huh. So hopefully in theory my video is not lagging, but I can't really tell. So when I switch to it, it stopped. So I'm just gonna hope for the best that I'm not lagging this time. The audio should be okay. So the weather's terrible, and we got tons of food. So rather than risk it, our best course of action right now is to repair some clothing. Hey, I can take this bench apart. Don't really want to, though. I do want to break down this pillow. Where's that other piece of cloth? Flare, which I don't presently need. Hey, I haven't actually looted any of this. But I don't really need to either. I've got tons of equipment at the moment. Why am I still carrying that kerosene? Oh, that's because I keep thinking kerosene's a material. That's silly. Got tons of matches and a magnifying glass, so I probably don't need the fire striker. Do I need tools? Hopefully not. We'll take one bullet though. Just so I have a full clip in my gun. Okay. Now let's take a look here. Most of these are actually in fairly good shape. I'm a bit worried about my jacket though. Oh yeah, I should be wearing my tube. Okay. So we're in good shape. I'm tempted to actually wait till this wolf pelt's done, but that's like, it'll take another like 4 in-game days. Which is more time than I want to spend. So we're gonna take some meat out of the freezer. We're gonna head upstairs and have a nice little nap and hope the weather's better tomorrow. That is a washroom. This is a bedroom. Did I remember to drink some water before I went to bed? We'll find out if my health's at 50% when we wake up. No, I totally forgot to have water before I went to bed. So yeah, we just have to hope for good weather tomorrow. Then we can go straight to Timberwolf Mountain and have some exploration time. I think I've got to ditch some more of these supplies before I go up there though. 5 hours, let's rest for 6. Well, weather sounds good. So let's risk it by loading up on calories. We'll ditch our soda in favor of water. Food. Especially this canned food, it's way too heavy. Take another liter of water. And we'll get 4 wolf steaks, then hit the road. Oh, the neat thing is, I filed as a bug report. You'll see it when we go outside. Steak. Do. So you'll see it when we go outside. When you look at the snow on a sunny day, which hopefully it's a sunny day considering I just ate all of my steak. Steak. Oh yeah, we can travel in this. Make sure there's nothing out here that can eat me. Nothing on that side. Nothing on that side. A little cold and windy, but we can deal with that. We can deal with cold and wind. During sunny days, when you look at the snowbank, it glows, and I thought that was a bug or an issue with the game's rendering. But it turns out that no, that is intentional to simulate snow blindness. I should probably grab the snare while I'm at it. So I thought that was kind of cool. I guess I have to put the snare closer to the rabbits. There. Fully fed. %, condition. And we're well equipped. Make sure I actually have a pry bar in case we need to pry into things. Good. Anywho. So when I was looking at the snow and it was glowing, I thought, hey, that can't be normal. That's got to be a problem with how the game's rendering. But no, it's actually intentional. And I thought that was pretty cool because it's intended to simulate snow blindness. It's like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Here we are in a game where you have survival as your key gameplay element. And if you go outside on a sunny day and you look at the snow, you can't. I guess it can't really simulate the headache, but it's trying to at least bring some of the realism of outdoor survival, especially in winter, which is hypothermia and snow blindness are definitely two key considerations. Oh, wolf just ate a rabbit. Nope, wolf just ate a deer. So we're going to stay over here far away from that wolf. Let's get over this nigh impenetrable snowbank. I was joking about the nigh impenetrable, but maybe not. To simulate at least some aspect of outdoor winter survival, which is snow blindness, where you get a headache and you can't see. So they're not going to make it so that the player can't see, which would be a little punishing, but they can at least simulate it by putting into the game the glowing effect on the snow so that it kind of messes with your monitor and messes with how you see the game. I'm carrying too much stuff to start picking up sticks, so I'll leave the stick gathering until after we're on Timberwolf Mountain. And we're just going to have to hope that we get a fairly decent roll of the dice here, because I don't want to have to shoot anything or get injured or have to harvest animals, because we are... It's not that we're not in a good position right now. We have tons of tools, can easily defend ourselves. We're at max condition, tons of calories, and fully repaired clothing. Like, this doesn't even feel that cold right now, thanks to our nice clothes that we have. The downside is I just don't want to waste the resources if I don't have to. Mainly time, calories, and bullets. If we encounter a nasty that we have to deal with. But the nice thing is, as we're going along here, scaring the local wildlife, namely this rabbit when we get over this hill. Yoink, and there he goes. This time, because I always forget, the game doesn't save when you go through transition zones. It only saves when you enter interior locations or when you sleep. Which means that as soon as we get to Timberwolf Mountain, we're going to quickly make sure we don't get eaten by the bear that lives at the base of Timberwolf Mountain, which is currently where we're heading. yeah, there are wolves and bears in this area, so I'm hoping we don't run into them. But yeah, our number one priority is once we get to Timberwolf Mountain, we're going to find that nice little cabin that was there with the hiker's note. And we're going to sleep there for an hour to save our game. So that way we can just continue exploring from that location. I hope I don't have to light a fire here because I'm getting quite cold. I was gambling that the weather would improve as we journeyed, but unfortunately it seems to be progressively getting worse. Not much to be done about it except to stiff upper lip and carry on. Getting close though. Okay, so here's risk number one. So when we go around these rocks, there might be a wolf on the other side. That would be exceedingly bad. So if there's no wolves over here, then we can just go straight for the base of Timberwolf Mountain. As we can deal with the cold for a little bit. The cold's not really our enemy right now. I'm still far more concerned about the wildlife than I am with the cold. This wind isn't helping things though, because with the wind, we can walk up on something, not even know it. I'm just going this way to try to keep the wind chill down. Because I vaguely remember last time that we loop around, there's Timberwolf Mountain there that we're walking towards. As long as we don't walk into anything that wants to eat us for a snack, we should be able to get right to the base of the mountain and just head straight up. See, if I started running, we get there faster, but the thing I found out last time is the primary stat that the game is using to determine your mountain climbing skills is your stamina. So we need to make sure we remain rested so that our stamina is the highest it could possibly be. And we also need to make sure that we don't run, because our stamina bar there at the top right, if we deplete that, oh, more rabbits. If we deplete that while we're climbing, we apparently run the risk of falling off the rope, which would be not good. So we're almost there. Oh good, deer. It's like this weather is just getting progressively worse, but we are almost where we want to be. Kind of wishing I'd brought a fire log or something with us so that we could just light a fire and be ready to go. But again, I was gambling on the weather getting better. I missed that rifle round the first time, so I'll get it now. We should still have a hunting knife. We have a hunting knife in good condition, we have a tooth in good condition. And we'll grab that one thing of cedar firewood though. So what we're going to do is get to the base of Timberwolf Mountain. There's that little hut there. And then we're just going to light a fire and warm up before we climb. Because this wind is getting really, really bad. And I don't want to get hypothermia. So if we're hypothermic trying to climb a mountain, I can't see that ending well. Good, we're almost there. Salvation, safety, comfort, etc., etc., etc. Okay, do we want to... Nope, let's just get in here, light this fire, warm up. Warm up? I wonder if I can use my magnifying glass. Nope, we're technically not an outdoor location apparently. Oh well. Once this fire is lit, I'm just planning to sleep here for an hour. Get some health back and warm up really quickly. Feels like 6 degrees. Feels like 19 to us. Get the bedroll. 1 hour. Good, so we got back some health. We're now fully rested again. Drink some water. We don't have enough time to do anything else though. So let's push on. So here we are at the base of Timberwolf Mountain. There's our rope that we have to climb up. So, mountaineering rope. See, good thing I've been resting to keep my stamina high. Oh, cool. So if you stop climbing, as you climb, your stamina decreases quickly. But if you stop climbing, your stamina still decreases from trying to hold on to the rope. That's really cool. Okay, now I can start picking up sticks. I'm tempted to harvest that cedar limb, but hey, nobody got time for that. It still feels like -9 up here. So I want just enough firewood so that when we get to the cabin we can warm up a bit. And since they added logbook entries into the game, we can start updating our logbook to get there as well. That's not a good sound. I really don't like that sound. It's always funny how you can use sounds to evoke emotions. So I know from previous times playing this game, whenever I hear that music score, usually means something terrible is about to happen to my poor character. I've also got to get more of this tea. I just bought a sample bag and it's really good. Okay, we're now over encumbered, so no more picking up sticks. That, I think, is a rock we can tie a rope to up there, actually. Because I don't know how it ties into the exploration of this map, but you can find, from my deleted save, you can pick up climbing rope and use it to traverse portions of the map. So I think we can actually put a climbing rope right there later in the game, so that we don't have to do this loop-de-loop. Yeah, the weather's bad, but we're still okay for now. I love how the trees look, swaying softly in the wind. Now, as we determined last time, heck, I'll pick up another stick because it is right in the middle of my path. As we determined last time when we came up here, but since that save got deleted, I guess our character in the game doesn't know. During the geomagnetic anomaly that caused this technological apocalypse, I guess you'd say, for lack of a better word, the plane crashed. As you can see, there's not much left. Ooh, rose hips. So the purpose of this map, in addition to being a challenge to veteran players, or at least players who have a lot of equipment. So see how it's glaring at me? That's the snow blindness effect that they were trying to get at. And yeah, the sun's kind of poking out, so... Ooh. It does make the snow hard to look at. So I guess they succeeded in their goal of wanting to make the game slightly more realistic. Oh, we also have to keep our eye out for birch bark. As you can see, they added birch trees to the game. I just saw one. Where'd it go? They added birch trees to the game, so birch trees have... the white tree over there would be a birch tree. In the center. So they added birch trees to the game, and birch trees have birch bark, which, although you can't tear off the tree, you can find around their base from time to time. Oh, rabbits. So what you can do with that is... time critique. What you can do with birch bark is it acts as an accelerant. Makes it easier for you to start fires. And I can attest to that in real life because it can be soaking wet, freezing cold, covered in snow, doesn't matter. Birch bark is like gasoline basically when it comes to fire lighting. Especially if it's still got a little bit of like wood stuck to it, just enough to act as kindling. Because birch bark is full of natural oils. It takes a flame really well, and once it's lit, it burns really hot and really rapidly. So it's really good for lighting fires. And we're almost to salvation. Things that want to prevent me from reaching salvation. Mountaineer's hut. I should have brought more bullets so I could just depopulate the area. Okay. Good, there's still a whetstone. Score! And there's still a rifle cleaning kit, and we currently need both. And some dog food, so I guess the Mountaineer had a dog. Lots of firewood, actually. Just lucky for us. And what else do we have here? Oh my gosh! A hacksaw! Which is something we definitely don't need, because I have no intention of harvesting... Oh, simple arrows. Sewing kit's useful, though. I have no intention of harvesting metal while up here at this site. Wolves. But anyways, here's what we came up here for, the Climber's Journals page. I read this off last time, but I'll do it again just for fun. September 5th, arrived at the base of Timberwolf Mountain. Looks like there are some nice cracks. Just like Clive said, going to set up a top rope, and do some bouldering until the others show up. Hopefully soon. September 6th. Wondering if my friends got lost as they still haven't arrived. Woke up in the night to a deafening noise and fire on the mountain. Went to check it out, but the weather got nasty and I couldn't find my way. So the nice thing is, for the first time we have a narrative point for when this whole apocalypse started. His friends disappeared and planes are falling out of the sky on the night of September 6th. So September 6th, whenever, is clearly when this apocalypse happened. September 7th, clear day, I went out again, found some metal cargo crates. They look like they might have come from a plane. There's still smoke from the summit. I'm heading out to see if I can make it to the peak and learn more about what's going on. So if we look at the back, you can see the stone hut, the little drawing where the lake is. So to get to the next area, we have to cross the lake. It looks like head, if the top of the map, this page is north, head basically due north from this hut and we'll find a rope and a cul-de-sac. Wait, we can take the journals page? Huh. Well, I'm going to save the game by sleeping for an hour, then we'll figure out what happens if we actually take that journal page. So I'm hoping it's not something that we use to make tinder out of. Take it. Item found, Climber's Journals page. Ah, it's a collectible. Oh, cool. So this is clearly something that's going to be in the final release of the game. Awesome, okay, good. We'll just find all these journal pages, and then we'll have a whole log here. So while I'm at it, we'll add some narrative elements to our own story. While exploring, I found a rope leading into the mountains. Let's pretend there's no player knowledge. Once on Timberwolf Mountain, I stumbled some plane wreckage at a cabin. It seems that a plane crashed during the thing, and that someone was here a month ago, tried to search, C-A-R, search the wreckage. Wonder where it is, and where the climber is. So, we have explored 28% of the world, rested 10 hours. We've burned 2,000 calories so far today. And we're now on Timberwolf Mountain at the Mountaineer's Hut. We definitely don't need that down vest. We have a storm lantern. There's nothing here I can make, or that I particularly want to make. And our options are basically take pot shots at this wolf through the door, or sleep here for the night. Yeah, we're getting quite hungry, but there's still a lot of daylight left. But since we're now in a relatively safe location, even if it has terrible storage areas, oh good, I found a chocolate bar. going to put... We're going to drop some stuff. Ooh, because I have to harvest that. I'm going to harvest that newsprint so I can actually make some tinder plugs. That'd be bad if we ran out of tinder plugs. Kind of need to be able to make fires. Let's see, we can put 2 kilos of meat in here as well. Meat drawer. Okay. So the wolf's going in the other direction. That wind is getting really, really bad. There's an ice fishing hut over there, which is good. And it's not actually that cold. It's only -3. So we're going to take a quick recon. Just to see what's behind this cabin, so that when we start actually exploring Timberwolf Mountain, we don't have to worry about accidentally. Did I forget? Oh, thank goodness I remembered to pick it up. Thought I forgot my... Actually, why didn't I leave my bedroll in the cabin? Oh well. For a second I thought I forgot my bedroll at the base of the hill. So we got 5 hours to explore. So we might as well do a quick reconnaissance. Pick up some more sticks for firewood. And I'll go over here to show you guys what the birch tree looks like. This is an artistic rendering of a birch tree. This actually looks much more like a poplar, actually, than a birch tree. No birch bark, though. But, oh well, we'll keep our eyes out. And we're just going to keep an eye on our hunger and our warmth. So you can see, like in that general direction, straight across from the hut is where we're supposed to be heading. And I just want to see what's over here in the time being. And so far, in theory, my video is still recording at the correct frame rate. I don't know if it is, but I'm just going to hope it is. Actually, rather than exploring, because I don't know how cold that cabin's going to be, I'm going to get some firewood while I'm still healthy. And the weather's not too bad. So we'll stash this firewood in the cabin along with our bedroll. And then should have still about 2 hours of exploring left. And that way we don't have to worry as much about whether or not we'll stay warm at night, because the mountaineer's cabin looks more like something you'd find in like a national park, like Banff National Park or Yoho National Park, where it's really intended for summer use. So you can see it's nicely built, but, well, it was nicely built, but it does have a hole in the roof, and it's not insulated. Oh yeah, the mysterious hatch.
I'll take it.
Yes, we will take it. Sure, we'll take that too. Why not? Actually, that's a good place to put all of our stuff. I'll put the long johns back as well because we don't need them. At least you know that there's lantern fuel in there. That wolf is fortunately still leaving me alone. Got about 3 hours of daylight left. Still tons of sticks, and I once again forgot to put my bedroll down. Looks like lots of wildlife around here, actually. I'll go explore that ice fishing hut later. For the time being, I'm more interested in what's immediately behind this cabin, because I don't want to have any unpleasant surprises. I still got an hour of exploring that I can do. Oh, another birch tree. Maybe we'll find birch bark this time. Like, in real life, you would just go up to the tree, take out your hunting knife, and carve off a patch of birch bark. Because, you know, you need birch bark, so you would just go get birch bark. But for better or worse, you can't do it in this game, so whatever. Still got an hour of daylight left. I'm assuming that's the deer, otherwise I'm getting stalked by something. Okay, there's another wolf over there. We have found Crystal Lake. Partner to Mystery Lake, I guess. Lots of bulrushes to eat, which is good. Let's see, we got some more Old Man's Beard over there. I'm mainly interested in this cabin, though. Let's see, another knife, some reclaimed wood, matches, good. Potbelly stove. Got an ice fishing hole that we can use if need be. Sure. So hoping against hope that... I did not want to pick that up. So hoping against hope that we might... Oh yeah, there's no jump button. Might find wool long underwear, but you can't have everything. I'm gonna hide in this hut. I'm gonna get my gun out. I'm gonna crouch. Is it worth it? Yeah, it's worth it. Wait, we need the hunting knife. Okay, so thanks to Mr. Wolf here being greedy.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Oh, crap. We're gonna have to go back and get that deer in the morning. I don't like being out here at night. However, there we go. If we start a fire, then we don't have to worry about the wildlife because the fire should keep them away. We can thaw out this carcass a bit, and then we don't have to worry about food for the whole time we're out here. See, always collecting sticks when you're exploring is a very good thing. We have fire! We'll quickly add a whole bunch of sticks to it. Okay, We need some food. We need some water. We need to wait a few minutes for this thing to thaw out. We're gonna get busy harvesting while we still have fire. Ah, crap, the wind shifted. Okay. Do not go gentle into that good night, etc., etc., etc. Nope, we are way too overburdened to run. Okay. So the wolf got greedy, and I got to shoot a wolf. Now I got greedy, and I'm gonna get killed by the weather. Oh wait, haha! The storm's not that bad, I can still see the hut. So as long as there's no more wolves, knock on wood, we should be okay. I just have to make it to the hut. Just need to make it to the hut. I can see the hut. I can see the jab of the hut. So glad I brought the gun instead of the bow and arrow. They did add the targeting reticle back into the bow and arrow, kind of. But how they did it still makes it very hard to use. Well, that is music I've never heard before. I want to get indoors now. I don't like that sound. Help. Oh, sweet salvation. Okay, so our options are... I really gotta cook all that though. Okay. Did put a pile of firewood here somewhere. And at least this cabin might have a hole in the roof, but does cut the wood quite well.
Best be prepared for anything.
Wait. Nope. There we go. Oh, I love those. Love the music in this game. Absolutely love it. Because it's going to really impact our health. But we really need to get all this meat cooked before it spoils. And... whoops, there we go. And hopefully this counts as an indoor location, so that we can now start... Haha! It does count as an indoor location. Oh yeah, we put everything in the hatch. So I just gotta find this hatch. Where's the hatch? 4 hours should hopefully be enough. Don't know how that happened, because I was not clicking that. Okay. Good cooking. Because in addition to cooking all this stuff... Oh, I wish I had brought some coffee. In addition to cooking all this stuff, we're also going to need to get some more water. So we got to keep an eye on how much fire we have left, and also make sure we don't start getting dehydrated ourselves. So let's step back for a second. Eat some delicious venison. Oh, I do have coffee. Okay, I think it's finally time to use the magic of caffeine to keep us going through the night. Give me Java. I'm feeling very happy right now that I actually went and got firewood. So fatigue reduced. Oh, that's good. So we instantly gained a little bit of fatigue. Let's keep cooking here and keep an eye on the duration because we are going to need about 4 liters of water, which will take 2 hours to boil down. Because how the game works is that every 30 minutes, it takes 30 minutes to melt and boil a liter worth of water. It's like melt it from snow, boil it up, it takes 30 minutes per liter. So we want to have about 4 liters to make sure that we can last the whole time out here. So we're going to definitely need to burn some more of that firewood. Okay, let's stumble over to our hatch. Just keep cooking. We're going to be cooking right through the night. So we might not get 4 liters, but we should get 3.5. So it looks like it's taking about 10 minutes per kilo of meat. Oh, no, wait. Closer to like 15-20 minutes per kilo. Okay. Water everywhere. Keep our calories up. So we are losing some health to fatigue. So 2.5 hours should be 4.5 liters. It's going to be morning by the time we're done. It's 1 hour of darkness, so actually we can do... Oh, listen to that storm outside. Yep, so we actually got our full 4 liters, that's good. I didn't want to risk trying to do it all at once, just on the off chance that it didn't boil in time, because unfortunately if it doesn't finish boiling, you don't get anything for it, so it's a waste of time and calories for you. I can barely move, I'm carrying so much weight. And that looks like a raging blizzard outside, so we're going to stay nicely in here where it currently feels like 36 degrees because of that fire we had raging. Don't need to carry the bedroll. Don't need quite that much water on our person. Put all of our good meat in there. And we're going to take this stuff, which is a bit older, out of the drawer. Our fire's gone out. That's okay. That sounds like an organ. So we're just going to sit down, take a 5-hour nap. And hopefully that storm blows over while we're sleeping. Oh, it looks nice and sunny outside. Whoa, that is way too sunny. I need goggles or something. Okay, this is good. I don't see any animals. So I'm gonna go in here, quickly update my log. Last night, watched a wolf take down a deer. Then it tried to take down me. Fortunately, it was no match for my 308. Now I have enough meat to last several days, and some hides to eventually make clothes from. So we're going to sit in here for a moment and we are going to sharpen our tools. Now that we have a whetstone, and this will hopefully get our sharpening skill up higher. So spend a little bit of time sharpening our knife. We'll spend a little bit of time sharpening our hatchet, which admittedly needs a lot more work than the knife does. Ideally, I want to always make sure that they're both kept in the 80s, because there's nothing that'll kill you faster in the bush than poorly maintained tools. The catch is that every time you use your whetstone, it loses about 5% of its health. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have it for long. But we still have a good amount of time to explore, and since the only wolf on the lake got shot, I wonder who did that. It should be fairly safe for us to explore right now. So we know we have a good rough location from the map that we found. Oh, yeah, okay, so we can still look at the map on the back. Whoops. There we go. So we gotta go basically over there, it looks like. And in theory, we're still recording, so hopefully this video is not laggy. I did my best to fix the open broadcast settings. Oh, hey, container.
Probably useful.
Candy bar, ginger ale. Yep, I'll take candy bar and a ginger ale. Pity I can't use those boats, but it is what it is. So we got a deer over there, which we don't need to bother. Yeah, there's the inlet to the lake, which we don't need to go up at the moment. And in theory, the rope should be just on the other side of this hill. So we'll angle in this direction so we can get that old man's beard while we're over here. I heard something running. And while we're at it, maybe we'll be able to find some cargo containers that the note mentioned falling from the plane. Is there fire from last night, but no carcass? Yeah, I just love the subtle improvements. Just having the old man's beard wave in the wind just looks so much more thematic than the original static image that it was from a few updates ago. And the weather has just turned into a blizzard. Lovely. I'll pick up some sticks while we're here. Let's use some mushrooms. Don't have time to break down branches. Yeah, I have no interest in getting lost in a blizzard on a map that I don't know. But since we still have a good reference point, all we have to do is go across the lake. I'm gonna harvest these mushrooms. So I should still have the mushroom tea. I have to check my first aid kit when we get back to the cabin. But if we don't have any mushroom tea, it's a painkiller. And it gives you calories, so... Yeah, let's get the heck out of this. This is... this is not going to end well if we try to stay out here. Just have to get across the lake. That direction! Out of the blizzard! And it's nice knowing there's a knife there if we need it. I was hoping for another whetstone, but I'll take what I can get. I guess we can also check the end of the dock to see if there's anything on it, but I don't think there is. Could've sworn I heard something running. And like jumping at every dark shape I see. Oh, that's cool. Someone didn't want to lose their axe. Maybe there is something else out on this dock for us to use. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, and fading in and out of the mists, there is our cabin. So let's see, we're currently 20-degree wind chill. Actually, okay. So out here, minus 24, 20-degree wind chill. In here, no wind chill, 10 degrees warmer. So minus 14 instead of minus 24. I can deal with that. So it feels like 4 degrees inside thanks to our clothing. Out here it feels like minus 15. Ugh, terrible weather. Okay, so unlike the camp office and the trapper's cabin on Mystery Lake, this cabin, well, obviously, does not really have an insulation bonus. But at least it's animal-proof and out of the wind. Ugh. Okay, so we're stuck here for the day. And that's about 1 hour of playing. So now would be an excellent time. Check our first aid supplies. I should probably make another cup of tea. So we'll start fire and make another cup of tea, but first I'm going to clean my gun. Because again, I want everything at 80 or 90% condition. Because I need to make sure that if I am going toe-to-toe with a wolf or a bear, or if I'm starving to death and I need Like, I have to get a deer in order to survive. I need to make sure that my equipment is in the best possible working order. Okay, that's the gun cleaned. Oh, listen to that wind. I'm glad I'm in this cabin, not outside trying to survive. Well, getting more and more tired, that's for sure. Whetstone's gonna wear out soon, unfortunately. We'll get a few more uses out of it, but not that much. Okay, so all of our equipment is in its best possible condition. Blizzard passed, but now it's dark. I think I'll update my logbook. While exploring, a blizzard blew up out of nowhere. I stumbled back across the lake. Across the lake, following the outline of cabin as it faded in and out of the whiteout. I won't be able to explore today. I'll just have to sit here, rest, and prepare for tomorrow. Okay. So last thing we have to do, we need to drink some water. How many calories do I have right now? Not much. So I want to get a good night's rest. Because darn is it cold. Yeah, moon must be out if I can see inside here. 7 hours of darkness. I go 7 hours with the calories I have. Oh yeah. Yes I can. Okay. Oh, there's animals outside. But nothing threatening. Yeah, my clothes are still in good condition. So, I think this is a good place to end it off here today. We got a huge supply of food, we got a good supply of water, lots of firewood nearby. And then next time I have some time to play, we'll actually explore Timberwolf Mountain, as opposed to just looking around at what our base camp has to offer, which looks to be abundant hunting opportunities and very unpredictable weather. Anyways, I've been Charlie. Thanks for watching me play. This has been The Long Dark. I highly recommend you get it. And in the meantime, have yourself a nice evening. Till next time.